Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for watching. Let's play some more Crusader Kings II in our Lord of the Scots series. So it is the 15th of December, 821. We are slowly... Actually, you know what? We have a claim on this, don't we? Totally forgot about that. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Let's just make sure he's not allied to anyone else. No, he's not. So we're going to declare war on this guy. You guys are probably screaming at me in the last episode, don't forget! Alright, so now we just need to raise troops that are capable of fighting this war. These guys are marching over. To Tyrone. They're probably just going to start hitting Tyrone. Oh, there's actually more men than I would have thought. Alright, we'll have you stay put in Ulster. Meanwhile, the rest of the army is arriving. So they have 844 men. We're still going to win. These are all just one count Irish guys. Actually, you know what? Rather than going for Connachta, I am going to go for Ligon. Also, we need to start thinking seriously about taking Galloway in the next episode or two, because that would be a nice way to give us access to the Isle of Man. Oh, great. You're really doing this now? Alright, so this adventurer has just decided to declare war on us. We're going to have to win this war pretty quickly. I honestly forgot about that adventurer. That's how much I care. Vassal levies raised too long. That's funny. Alright, good. Chief aid of Tyrconnell. Okay. I captured their chief in battle. Perfect, which means I can enforce demands right now. We win. We took his title, and now we can march our armies back up to defeat these adventurers when they show up. Queen Edelburga of Pickland claims that she would be a better spy master than Talurg and petitions she should be given the title of spy master. Actually, you wouldn't. You would be a better spy master just in terms of your numbers, but then it would lower our kingdom's stats. So, no, we're going to give a chance to Talurg. Alright, we've got our armies merged here. Here comes the adventurer. Looks like he's going to land in Sursen. Nope, in Say, actually. And we're going to annihilate him the way we annihilated the last adventurer. And it's going to be great. It's going to give us prestige, too, so I'm not complaining. You know, just random... A message about form alliance has been received. Okay, good. Bertil has been captured in battle and is now my prisoner. I would love to be allied with West Francia. Except... oh, that, of course, only lasts while we are... oh, it looks like Middle Francia is a thing again. For a while they weren't, but they're back. West Francia has actually captured a good amount of territory. So it's only while we are alive. Let's see. Pax. Or, well, we have marriage ties, I think, that we have this alliance, from what I understand. We're allied. The pact is made with the following ties. Marriage between King Gereric and Queen Mary. So, as soon as one of those characters dies, then this alliance no longer exists. But, pretty awesome, right? Oh, wait. These guys are back, causing more damage. Alright, let's finish these guys off. Oh, wait. A message about arranged marriage has been received from Karl Carling, the King of Bavaria. Wait, Karl Carling, King of Bavaria? Wait. What's happening here? Somehow he has the same name as Charlemagne. That doesn't make any sense. But he wants to marry Maelmurray, my aunt. Sure. You can have her. Alright, we're going to keep trying to finish off this army. She is once again trying to get in on the council. I rule in the kingdom of Pickland. Go away. I don't want you as my spy master. Alright, we're just going to march after this army wherever it runs to. Yeah, it's heading to this territory. There it is. And you're mine. Gotcha. This battle should determine it. 94%. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Alright, we can't quite enforce demands yet. I want to enforce demands because it's going to give me the maximum possible prestige. We're just going to chase this guy. We're going to chase him. I'm tired of his shenanigans. Chase him all the way into this guy's territory. I'm amazed the computer lets you get away with this in Crusader Kings II. You're just straight up marching through someone else's territory. They supported us in a previous war, though, so I'd like to think they're watching there going, "You're cool, dude. I understand." All right, we're going to enforce demands. That mess is over with. High Chief Uridoc is still leading a faction. It has shrunk relative to us in terms of its power, so I don't have to worry about that. I pointed out in a previous episode that when you look at the realm tree, I don't have anyone that is strong enough relative to me to really cause an issue when it comes to rebellion. Part of the reason is that I have such a high martial score as king. All right, so we're going to disband those guys. But I want High Chief Uridoc. I want him to rebel. I want him to. All right, looks like it's time to raise our kid. So we're going to educate him, and we're going to do it ourselves. Alexander Map Ewan. And we had another son, did we not? He's a genius. Fantastic. All right, so he got the trait. So Alessander Map Ewan and Alexander. Alessander and Alexander. He got the original name that the first son was going to get. So that's pretty cool. I will do what I can to see if we can have control of... Oh, good. So we've converted Fedoc. That means that only one territory still has the Fraticelli problem. So let's head there and try and solve that issue next. Now let's also train troops here in this province. Really? Already? That never happens. Okay, well, I sent him there and he immediately converted it. So the Fraticelli heresy is gone. No longer exists. Don't have to worry about any uprisings there. So we're in really good shape at the moment. We're just waiting. It's going to be about another 4 years before... Tell you what, let's go ahead and hold a summer fair. Needs to be May, I think. King Ewan of Pictland has accepted a call to arms from King Garrick the Just against King Charles II of Middle Francia. Due to an alliance, King Ewan of Pictland has no other choice. Okay. It looks like they're going to war. Interesting. So we're involved in the war, but we don't have to actually send troops. We're in the war now. I want to keep my troops here because if High Chief Uridoc decides to try anything, I want to be able to fight him off. Just checking my characters to make sure that I still have the best men in charge. So this, actually, Uridoc is my marshal. He's part of the reason things are so great. I could I could revoke his chancellor, his marshal status, and give it to Ninian. That would piss him off and possibly make him want to rebel against me even more. You know what? I'm going to do it. I just appointed a new marshal, which will hopefully piss off the other character enough. We're going to train troops in Fib. Yeah, being fired from the council is not something that people like. Oh, wait, the faction went away. Oh, no, it's back. It's back. Yeah, he's not happy now. His opinion of us is at -49. Check this out. Fired from council. -15. Imprisoned my child. -50. Which child did I imprison? Was it Telurg? Whatever. You'll deal with it. I like how, like, the way our territory is laid out right now, Pictland is just nice and straight. The word Pictland is not curved like here. It's just, you know, it just covers that land. You know, that's the way that territory is labeled in Crusader Kings II, and it's just nice to see. My liege, since I arrived in Fib, there has never been a shortage of soldiers. Very good. So we're nice and strong, basically. So this is our true heir. But then his brother, Alessander, is a genius. So I kind of want Alessander to be king. Hang on. Is it possible to... No, you can't plot to kill your own kids. You can imprison your own kids. But he would still be the heir, I believe. Oh, interesting. The Duchy of Ulster can be created, which is these territories. We own all of them. I need to make sure that I don't give any more titles to this guy in this territory. He owns 2 of them, so if I gave him a 3rd one, he would have the ability to create the duchy himself, as he already did for some of this other land. Because I wasn't really thinking when I gave him all that land. I just kind of did it on a whim. And I'm surprised no one called me out on it. Maybe because it wasn't that big of a deal. But there you have it. I forgot to do my my summer fair. I was going to do that last year. Gold pours from my hands but never finds its way back. The numbers and sums make no sense. Twirling numbers mocking me appear every time I close my eyes. My wife, Edelberger, has offered to help me, but I've refused every time she brings it up. Fib gets stewardship advice, giving the following effects. Local tax modifier. One of 2 options will happen. I'll get 1 stewardship, or I'll gain the content. I'll gain the content trait. Content characters are satisfied with their lot in life. They make loyal vassals, but are unsuited to intrigue. I don't think I want to do that. We would get the additional taxes, which would be nice. And there's a chance we would get an additional stewardship point, which we need. But it's a very slight chance. It's a 1 in 5 chance. Otherwise, we would get content, which in that case would give us additional piety every month, would lower our intrigue by 1 point, and I don't have a liege, so the plus 25 wouldn't matter. Yeah, I'm just going to say I can tame those numbers. Get some prestige out of that. Speaking of prestige, I've built some back up. Let's have a look at what else we can build here. Let's do a training grounds in Fib. And we'll leave it at that. So right now... Oh wow, we're standing to lose control of several titles. We'll still be king. Yeah, we really need to get that that law changed, which is going to happen in 827. In like 3 years, pretty much, we'll be able to change to absolute tribal organization and adopt feudalism. Actually, wait, no, we're not going to do that, though, right? We were going to do medium centralization first to increase our domain size, which is fine. We need to increase our domain size. We need to have more room to conquer. Pigland is doing quite well. Things are very stable under King Ewan. He's 30 now. He's got pretty good diplomacy. Partly because he has a carousing focus at the moment. He's had some kids. One of which is a genius, Alessander. Oh, Alessander's ill, though. That's not good. The boy is sick. Hopefully he doesn't die. Cross your fingers. That would suck. It'd be good in one way because only one son means there's less inheritance issue, but efforts at praising my name have been met with great success. Awesome. Disband. I don't need them. Edelberg is pregnant again. You're not even trying to have a kid right now. You're just happy lovers, I guess. Her opinion of me is not even that great. Interestingly enough. his opinion of her is 10. So they kind of tolerate each other, and apparently, in the midst of that, have a decent amount of sex. I mean, I don't get it, but whatever floats your boat. All right. Right now, High Chief Iridok is down to 64.3% of our levy. In other words, he doesn't stand a chance against us. Levy reinforcement rate just jumped up by 50% again. I'm going to go ahead and build a market village in Surtsin. Wait, no. Let me build it in Yuan. Yes, there we go. One children lacks one children lack a guardian. Oh, grammar. Okay. Let's tell you what. Let's stick with that. We're gonna have Catrion, our courier. She's 18. Who are you, Catrion? Yeah, you're gonna do it. Guardian, Catrion. Here she is. So, who are you? So one of her grandparents is actually... Alright, she's not in my dynasty, but she is in my dynasty. Or maybe not, because her grandparent... She's in the Duke of Fortriu's dynasty. That's what it is. She's related to the former Duke of Fortriu. We are currently the Duke of Fortriu, which is very satisfying. We have 2 duchies to our name. We have Alban and we have Fortriu, both of which we completely control. These 2 provinces are owned by someone else. This one... Actually, wait a minute. Can I revoke this title? No, I can't. But this guy's in prison. This one is not. So when he dies... Okay, we've had another daughter. Brethik. She's sickly. That's unfortunate. What about Eunice? Our Eunice doesn't have any special traits. Let's check and see if our other daughter was unique in any way. So pretty soon we're going to be able to enact medium centralization, which will give us additional domain size. And then 10 years after that, we're going to enact absolute tribal organization. Tell you what, we can go ahead and... Oh, we can't hold a summer fair? Oh, we're not at peace. Oh, yeah, that's right, because we're fighting this war. Even though we're not actually in it, this war is happening between the French, because we're allied with them. We're not participating in it at all. Literally, I mean, we have no dog in that fight, but because we're allied, we are technically part of the war. If they completely trounced all of these armies and wanted to just destroy all their allies, they could march an army up to me and could start trying to fight me, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would not advise that. We're up to almost 4,000 men. We're doing pretty well for ourselves up here in Pickland, so you should probably just keep your distance. I really would like this guy to revolt. That faction went away, too. Oh, no, it didn't go away, but it's just not a dangerous faction anymore. My son, Alexander, is a charitable little rascal. He just gave his newest toy to the smith's son. So, yes, let's go ahead and let him be charitable. It's already showing that he's charitable, but he's going to gain 1 diplomacy as well. There you go. Perfect. So this is not the genius son. It's not the smart one. But he's still going to be a good character, I think. His stats are already starting to shape up pretty well, and he's 8. He's older than I thought he was. All right, so our market town is finished being built there. That's good. Where else do we need to build? Yeah, we need a market village here in Fotla. Let's go ahead and take care of that. All right. We are within 1 year of converting to centralization. I kind of want to go ahead and convert to feudalism now, but I would rather have the domain limit boost now, because if we manage to conquer more territory in Ireland, or for instance if we take control of Galloway, I just think that would be the better war to fight. God, we could kick the crap out of this place right now. King Judith, or Queen Judith of Kent. We could annihilate her. It's de jure part of our territory. It's part of the reason that I want to improve our crown law, or not our crown law, but our realm law, centralization law. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Adelberga, is pregnant. We've talked about this, Adelberga. What's happening? You guys should not have a relationship this good. Did it improve or something? Yeah, I guess it did. She likes him a little more now. That explains it. And they must have had a good day. My son Alexander lacks all passion and ambition, perfectly content with his lot in life. That will not do. You will not be content, my boy. But I will be content to go ahead and cut this episode here. And we will jump back in the next one, and we will see medium crown centralization, or medium centralization, whatever, happen. And that's going to be pretty sweet, because then that's really going to enable us to conquer some additional territory without feeling bad about it. Right now, we already have enough room to conquer one more, so we're trying to get a claim on Lygon, but we can also take Galloway and Teviotdale as well in the coming turns, which would really, really help out as just having additional strength under our banner. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. I upload new episodes in Lord of the Scots every day at 6 Eastern Daylight Time. I'm sorry, not 6, noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT -4 for those of you not in the States. And comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.